Yeah, I can present it in a good way, maybe, because I'm kind of people that I like go deep into my imagination. So I'm creating a personal branding. It's called the Polyfdor. Yeah, people they like to maybe hear and they like to watch instead of reading something. Maybe I will understand the subject or something. In my podcast, I'm trying to explain maybe complex things in a very simple way. Instead, something of reading and wasting time in searching something like this, you can find some people like me and other people that they can explain it a very very good way, and instead of making it complex or something like this, yeah. And also talking about the news and something new and explain it, because you will find some people that they are talking about the new stuff, maybe new technology or something like this, but they make it complex. Sometimes to explain a subject, you go to some maybe professors, they don't explain it in a good way. They put some words that they are from universities or stuff like this. So we are trying to explain it in a very simple way. That's the idea of the podcast. Anything complex for anyone, because I think we believe that when explaining in a simple way, people can understand and can maybe develop with you some new ideas. So to make it good, I think Richard Feynman said that if you wanna master something, you have to understand it and teach it or explain it to people to make it more, I think, more good and more simple. That's gonna be the proof that you are mastering something. So here we are trying to explain in a very simple way and help people to understand with us and to develop with us the same ideas and maybe new ideas. We will talk about with people that from Morocco and outside of Morocco, because we will talk about subjects that they are happening now on the world. So they are new. We have some news that they are touching Morocco and outside of Morocco, and I think so. I think the limit of countries, it's not here anymore, because we are all connected. So we are targeting the whole world, the whole audience, Moroccan people, not Moroccan people. So let's do that, and we will prove that maybe from any country we can explain anything. Maybe the topics for the podcast we will be touching many fields at the same time. Not the same time, but for example, science, sometimes technologies, sometimes computer science, sometimes business. For any time, we will explain it and make it clear and make it visible for anyone and make it more easier. Maybe we can say bring your ideas to be more easier. Okay, the difference is sometimes we can take a topic that it's already explained, and my goal is to develop this topic. For example, these days I'm studying something new. It's about quantum physics and something like this, and I found a new imagination, but I'm developing it as a book. So that's the idea. We can explain the topic, and after that we can develop the idea with some new imagination that's not explained anymore, that's not explained by anyone else before, something like this. So that's the idea. We can explain for people to understand, and after that we can go deep, develop the idea, and have some new imagination.
Good idea.
Yeah. Maybe it's gonna be a research for someone else, or it's gonna be a flash for someone who will find a new idea.
Right.
He can work on it. Now in the whole world, it's talking in Arabic or even in English. It's not gonna be a big deal, or it's not gonna be a big limit for anyone, because I think that people that are from the same generation that I am, so they are speaking English well. This content you cannot find it here, so it's outside. So it's gonna be an inspiration for other people to do it. That's why the goal is giving inspiration for people to do something. It's not, don't take the language or the country as an obstacle or limit for your imagination or what you are dreaming about. Because what I want to do, or what I'm doing now exactly, I'm trying to approach or something like, or reach. I was dreaming about maybe 10 years ago, and it's fine, I can do it now. I was maybe 5 years ago, I was thinking that I cannot do that because I don't have enough materials. I don't have enough imagination or something like that. I have imagination, but I don't have maybe the courage. Just be brave. That's the idea. Just you need to be brave, and when you work on something and you try and you try, you will find.
Yeah.
Because if you don't try, the probability of gain is zero because you didn't try. But when you try, you have two choices: you lose or you win. So
Yeah.
at least when you try, you have a chance of 50%
Right.
to gain. We are doing here, it's giving people the inspiration to be more brave. That's why we are choosing many topics, or I'm choosing many topics to give inspiration in many fields from many people. I'm preparing a team that can help me in that can prepare for with you the script. It's like a filmmaking, by the way. It's like a filmmaking behind one podcast or something like this. A story. So to give people more, the ability to keep watching you.
Right.
It's hooking them. You will hook them, but if you don't have a content after the hooking, so it's not gonna be good. So it's like a filmmaking to make it more funny and more education and more inspiration. Yeah. There are many topics that they happened in these 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago. There are the AI agents. It's maybe this year it's the year of agents, AI agents. And there's something that it's the consequence of these AI agents. It's the leaking and hacking in an easier way and something like this. Many people, they are using now the AI agents. If you are using GPT or Claude or anything else, so you are using it. Finding the agent, it's a tool, and it's an AI tool, automated tool. It's the front layer of using, the core of a deep learning. It's the LLM, finally. It's the language model, yeah. So why the AI agents? It's more powerful and it's the most used thing because it's like you are creating someone. Like you give the role, you give the backstory, you give like you are building the personality of the agent. It's like this: you build the personality of the context, the LLM, the role, the persona. You put them, you write them down. So you wanna, for example, make AI agents for just writing a blog, for example. You created the AI agents for doing marketing. Some AI agents will just searching for some things, or doing some statistics and giving to you and something like that. So like you are the manager of all of these agents. So that's why it's most used. It's doing some bad consequence, by the way. It's the new topic. 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, you will find that many big companies, they are leaking. They are getting hacked. Like platforms like Vercel, Claude. I don't know. They said that Claude he got some leak on the 1st of April, but they say that is just a joke or something like this. Anthropic said that, but I don't think so. So the consequence of using agents, you forget to add the security layer. For example, you are building a project of a platform for something, an e-commerce, e-shopping. So you are gonna store the data of your clients, like passwords, like emails, and other stuff. The problem is if you are not, you don't have a good background, or you are not good a programmer or developer or a software engineer, you will miss that. Even you are a software engineer and you know some security knowledge, you have some security knowledge. If you don't have a good security engineer with you and network engineer, and you are building a big stuff, but people will use it more and more and more. But like people, they will do some payment transactions through your platform, for example. They will buy something or kind of. So you will be leaked because you don't know, or you are not aware that you have to secure your database, or at least you will store your passwords like this. I will go to your database and I will put my eyes there. I will find the password. I can read it. It's not the right way. So you have to store it in a way that's scripted. Even I will show it, I cannot use it. So that's the basics. They are the basics. So this is a big problem. Many people, they are not aware of that. They go to Cloud. They told me, okay, I will prompt you, make for me this platform and deploy it, and let's go. And you're gonna make money. So that's what's happening for many companies now. So the consequence is that if we are not aware of that, for example, I think OpenClaw, it was doing some big trend. It's agents that you can have a Mac Mini and you can deploy it on your local infrastructure, and you give the OpenCloud agent all the permissions to do whatever he will want or something like this. So the problem is, I found something. A woman. It was leaked from the bank account, because the OpenClaw agent was able to access to the credit card. It was stored somewhere on her PC, on her computer, and the agent was itself need a new storage, a new server. the agent took the credit card information and it bought a new server from Isacom. So people, they are not aware that we should be aware of that, and that is going into one thing. The software engineers, or security engineers, or network engineers, or all the people, they are finally humans, not AI. So we cannot ignore their work or their job, because still the AI agents or these areas still not mature. So we should be aware of that, because we have a good speed of LLMs and deep learning and all this stuff, but we are not aware of the side effects of that. We are going so fast, but we are missing on the ways big things. One of them is the security, it's networking, and etc. In daily job, it's good, but the topic will not touch the Moroccan people too much. Why? Because I know this right time, all the software engineers, they are working in closed systems, closed infrastructures. So they don't have these problems. And outside of these closed infrastructures, yes, people, they are building stuff by AI agents, by LLMs, etc. But we don't have these issues now, because now we are saying that we will not have any more software engineers. They will not be there. We will replace them. I will say that instead of thinking that we'll be replaced, try to think how to use it. To be more powerful, because now the world is leaking. That means we are leaking because of agents. So we are living in the new revolution of AI, and this revolution is affecting us in a good way and in a bad way. The good way that you can do whatever you want, you can build any stuff. It's helping you in being more productive. You gain more time. That's good. But if you are a software engineer or a developer or a programmer, and you can build new things very easily and very quick, instead of having many days to build, for example, one website, you can build it in 1 hour or less. But the problem that we are going fast with the agents and the AI, but we are missing something. It's the security side. The security side, it's one of the basics of building something that will be used for public, for for many people at the same time. So we are missing the security side for our databases. You go to cloud, you tell it, so build for me this and this and this, and this is deploy it. Let's go live. Let's do it quick. After maybe few days, you will get leaked. If you're gonna, for example, deploy in Amazon or Microsoft or something like this, and you said, oh, how is this happened? It was perfect, it was working, it was that. And you find out that you need to secure your servers, your stuff, your databases, your website, and you find that the data of your clients, it's on a dark web or a deep web or something like this, and you lose. So instead of thinking of, as a software engineer, will be replaced by agents, by LLMs, by deep learning or all that, we should take care of, first of all, that okay, we have something that it can help me to build something. For example, if I am something that I was doing calculation many times, so, and one day they invented the calculation, so I will say, oh, I'm replaced. I cannot do calculation because I'm not fast than the calculation. No, we are using the calculation as a part of daily life. It can be the same or it is the same now for the LLM and the agents. Instead of saying that, you can use it daily to have more productivity, to have more good stuff. And here is it. You should think more about security. You cannot be replaced by that. Maybe at least not now, because it's a kind of experience and it's a kind of reflex. If you are gonna, for example, get leaked, you should have the good reflex how to solve it quick. Maybe the LLM cannot do that now, but at least we still having the human touch to not be replaced. So we will not say anymore that being replaced is just having this stuff or something. We are using the AI daily for anything. If you are not using Google anymore to ask about issues that you have in your health or something like this, you ask the LLM directly to have very quick answers and explain it and simple. Because Google, you will visit more links and more stuff to get that. So that's the idea. We are targeting any audience. That's the idea. There are some solutions that they are coming. Surely they are coming. For example, I think Anthropic, the creator of Claude, they have some models that they are doing this security. So, but they didn't publish it yet. They are talking about that we run it on the internet and we get many bugs of security, but they didn't let it out. I think it's related to politics or something like this. I'm not sure. But yes, some companies, they are building stuff like this to help in security. But you will not have it made maybe public, not yet, because if I build something very powerful that can find the bugs and insecure points for my big systems, I will not let it public. I will let it to buy it for companies that they have closed system to be more secure. So I will not buy this knowledge or not making it open source or public to not let the hackers to get how to hack even the system that I'm building. That's the idea. So keeping it, at least for now, at least 1 year or less than 1 year, secure and not public, it's kind of security. It's kind of new security. It's about IP addresses, because many people, they buy some servers, and they let it public or open without any firewall, without any layers of security. I think the basics, we have some layers of security. They don't do that. So the first of all, it's that. Other stuff, it's the injections to your injections. I mean, I will put some code on your website, and I can get some passwords and something like this. So the models can focus on this as a first step. That's the solution that we can do now. And there are some leaks that we cannot imagine them. They are the consequences of many events. I have to click here and click here and click here, I will get the leak or I will get the bug. So it's more complex to get it or to know it as a humans. So the models can test many times at the same times in a parallel way, and they can find it. Even now we cannot imagine it. The best idea is that they can, for me, we can keep this kind of the complex way of models to have the leaks, we can keep it secure. And we can make public the easiest way how to secure. Having a business in this way, like I think like Anthropic or like ChatGPT. ChatGPT, they are not focusing on that, but I think Anthropic of Claude, they are focusing on that, and they are preparing to make it a business. You will pay for that as a license for this model. So this is a good, this is a good business. It's kind because we have the need of that, and it's something dangerous. That's why. And there are some other securities that we should be aware of that. If you will let the agent in a closed system, it can be missed. The LLM will do whatever it will want. Even you will prompt it, you will give it the good persona to not do bad behaviors. We are teaching now, or we have a new topic that we are calling AI ethics. So we feed the LLMs with the ethics that we need, or the politics that we need. So to not do bad behaviors. Yeah, and that's one of the topics that I was inviting to do a PhD on it, the AI ethics, 1 year ago. You have the way of LLMs. It's very fast. It's going very fast, very quick. So you need something can be on the same speed. It's LLM or models that they can do security on the same level. Something is building and something is doing security. As I told you, at least the complex way to find the bugs or the leaks, we can keep it secure. It's not a public knowledge, at least now. But the easiest way to secure something, I think it's basic. Anyone can know it. So we can keep it as a public knowledge. That's what I think Anthropic they are doing now. It's also the creator of Cloud. They are doing that. I think they are waiting. The best moment to make it public or to make it as a business. Yeah, that's good. That's one of the big interests that is coming. Or another, I think, other side of security in this area of AI agents. It's the AI agents itself. I'm not talking about the agent that will kill you or something like this. The science fiction imagination of that, doing stuff in a closed system without any control, without any human validation for any task or something like this. It's gonna lose the context. So you should be each time on this human validation for complex tasks at least. As I told you, the example of the woman that she was letting the agent doing stuff, and the agent was able to get the credit card and pay stuff through the internet.